I got a new bookshelf, and now it looks like I have never read a book in my life. Hey guys, it's Sam and welcome back to Book It. Yeah, I got a new blanket, so I will be warm because I've probably complained about it before, but my office is freezing at all times. I don't know why, can't figure it out. Also, I'm really tired today, but I really wanted to film a video. Not sponsored by this drink, but I wish it would. But no, I did get a new shelf, so I reorganized all my books. So now I have my classics right here, all my childhood books are down here. This is still the rainbow, and then these middle shelves right here are going to be all like my spicy ticey books. And then this whole shelf is going to be to be read, but I'm literally going to try to film some videos tonight so I can get more books onto these shelves so I don't have to worry about this shelf as much because I didn't take space from it for the new one. So it's going to incline me just to read a lot more. So I started off 2024 by choosing my Goodreads book goals, and my goal for 2024 is to read 100 books. I have backlogged a lot of books because the 2023 season ended, and it's so weird because it literally ended like 3 days before. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to put the video up. So I try to correlate the video along with my Goodreads. So I literally had to just like back order a bunch of books real quick. But I did finally put all my classics into my Goodreads. So it says I'm at 17 books already, which is really nice. So I might make my goal 117 just so I have it, or 116 because one of them is they both die at the end, which I already recorded. It'll be out by the time this goes up. But all my classics, which I have already said I'm not going to do a video on. Plus, also these classics are all Shakespeare. It's the Rainbow Shakespeare by Folger books, so it's nice. I also have a couple of duplicates. Like this first one, this white one is Hamlet, and so is this orange one, and then this blue one back here is also Hamlet. So it's just duplicates. But yeah, no. So today we're going to talk about a book that I got, and I was kind of like iffy about it, but I did hear it was a pretty good book. It is called Ruthless by Carolyn Lee Adams. So yeah, I picked this up at Half Price Books. So I just got it and I was like, oh, I'll give it a whirlwind real quick. It was actually a pretty decent read. I didn't really know what to expect. The cover just said she was supposed to be the 7th victim. He ended up being her first, or he may end up being her first. There are definitely gonna be spoilers in this, so just so you know. But it is a thriller book, which is a weird way to start the new year. But I am starting the new year with, I'm trying different things. I'm stepping away from my dark romance. Don't worry, my dark romance will be back. But I'm trying to branch out and read some of my TBR lists that I've had for literal years. So this is a thriller. And she's kidnapped by this strange man. And it follows, her name's Ruth. And she rides horses. She's not really well liked around the stables. They did not like her at all. And she's really big on winning, and that's kind of why she doesn't really want to make friends. She just wants to win. She's taken by this strange man up to this cabin in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And she quickly realizes that like this is not the first time he's taken a girl. And she doesn't want to be another victim. So she starts like fighting back here and there. And it's really hard for her because she's like in and out of consciousness. She's really hurt, like, obviously stuff like that when you're kidnapped. She then learns like this guy has been stalking her for like quite some time. Like he has been watching her, and he believes that he has to fix her because her behavior is not appropriate for a lady and stuff like that. And that he's the only person in the world that can do it, but he's tried it before. So this is when we learn about the girls from the past that he's tried to fix before and it hasn't worked out, or it did work out, but like he ends up like, so I read this book and she gets away and then she gets kidnapped again. And then she gets away and then she gets caught again. And then she gets away and it's like, oh my God, is she going to get caught again? I literally do not know how many times this girl managed to get away from this guy. But it made the book very like, that was one of the issues I had. So like usually when I read a thriller book, I want to be like kept on my toes. Like what did I read recently? Local Woman Missing, that one, and what's the other one? The Perfect Marriage. That was a thriller, right? Yes. Yeah, those kind of like kept me on my toes, like, oh, what's going to happen? What happened? What happened? This one was like, oh my God, she got away. She got caught. Oh my God, she got away. She got caught. Like, but yeah, I feel like, I don't know, she would run into a different cabin and they thought that she was like a meth head. So she ran to like this one cabin she could find and they thought she was like on drugs and were like, oh, get away from us. And turned her away, and I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy, because like if I was sitting in my house one day and like some girl ran up and was like, please help me, he's kidnapping me, I'd be like, hey girl, first off, no one's coming in my house, so you can go chill in the garage for a moment. But like I'd call the cops. Like I wouldn't just be like, get out of here, leave, and do nothing. I would like literally call the cops. With that being said, please don't show up to my house saying that you've been kidnapped, because odds are I won't be home. But if I am home, I'm probably sleeping, so please don't bother me. I feel like in real life they would have helped her though, but that was unrealistic and I didn't like it. Also, understand that like he enjoyed the hunt of her. So also like, did he just let her out? Like how did she escape so many times? Like I think he enjoyed the hunt, but like it wasn't ever said or anything. I don't know. I did like her bad little bitty self when she started like fighting back and like finding a weapon. Like that common sense. I feel like in every other book they're like, oh no, all I have are my fists. No, she was like, I'm gonna find a weapon, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Okay, perfect. Like hold up to him, and she basically overall like takes him down because he was a bad guy, which is great. And like he does like end up like shooting an officer and stuff like that, but like she ends up literally taking him out because she's like, no, I'm going to get a weapon. And I love that for her. I think that a lot of thriller books that are written, they don't like fight back, and like she actually was like, no, I'm going to fight back. And I love that because I think that was very realistic of her. Like I feel like if I personally was ever taken, first off, you'd bring me back. You don't want me. All I want to do is just read smut and sleep. Like but I would probably fight back. Like I'd try to find a weapon. Like I wouldn't just be like, oh no, let me fight. I would like actually try to find something that's like heavy enough to like hit you with. Or I'll just have Stockholm syndrome and I'll just be like, you want to take me to be like watching me? You would return me. Overall, I like the premise of the book, and I think the idea and the thought of it was like really good. About someone being kidnapped and having this journey of like self-discovery where she like kind of realizes like maybe she was not a good person, but like she didn't deserve this, and like this was somebody who was really a bad guy, but he thought he was like doing the right thing. And so it was kind of like but I believe that this book could have been a little bit better if we would have made it a little bit more either realistic or like not. Because it had like these like little hints of like realism in there, but like it wasn't fully realistic, but it also wasn't fully like just like fictional. So I feel like if she would have chosen one or the other, I would have loved it 10 times more. I think that I would have liked a little more suspense too. I was kind of upset because I like wasn't as intrigued as I thought I would be. Like when I read a thriller, I want to like be like in the book, like nobody can talk to me. But I feel like this one I was very easily just like, yeah, like doing other things, stuff like that. And I also did not fall in love with the main character. At the end I ended up like liking her. I was like, okay, she's cool, she got saved, but I really wish like I would have had like a connection with her, or I would have like found a way to like her, because it literally starts off by her being like very dislikable. Like, oh, okay, you want to win, I get that, I understand that, but like she didn't really have any friends, and like the one friend she did have, like, so it's just like they call her Ruthless because she's ruthless, and like I get that, like I love the play on the name, but I also wish that it would have been like me connecting with her and like rooting for her, because there was that point where I was like, I really don't care, like, well, yeah, don't get kidnapped, but like, you know. I'm very glad I finished this. I was afraid this would become a DNF, but it did not. I gave it a 3 out of 5, which I feel like was very, very generous of me. But I really do, I liked some of the writing style that this Carolyn Lee Adams author did. So I really hope that I can find another book about her and like hopefully give her higher ratings, stuff like that. But yeah, no, that was Ruthless. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Short little quick video, boom, bop, we're out. But yes, no, this book is going to be published on my Goodreads. I'm going to put it on my beautiful shelf over here next to the red and blues. And yeah, so make sure you please follow my Goodreads because that'll keep you updated on what I'm going to do. I also, for 2024, have my little calendar with some goals and stuff. So I will be posting hopefully every single week. I'm trying to make sure I don't go a week without. So I already have January done. I'm filming January videos. I have February done, but I haven't started filming those yet. And then I am going to be trying to tackle my TBR. The issue is I feel like I might fall behind just because I'm trying to make sure I'm doing everything at once. But yeah, please be very, laid back and generous. That's it for today. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out so much more than you think, and you literally can undo it at any time. But yeah, it's completely free. So why not? I love free things. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!